Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be conducting a Greater Anglia first class review. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I started off by having a look at the padding on the seats and the leather headrests, which I think were very nice. The padding was similar to most of the other trains. There was a USB pins and USB-A sockets there for charging your devices and things like that. Then as you walk through, it is in 2+1 layout, which is very nice. The chairs are a bit wider to allow for more comfort, but it also allows a lot more space to walk through the aisle. The Stadler flirts here still do have the raised seated areas, noticeable here in first class as well as in their standard class sections. On each window here is a first class sticker that could be covered by the blinds that could be pulled down and retracted. Here we go, speeding through Romford. Along with every other coach, there is passenger information systems throughout the first class section. Included in the first class section is a bathroom, which is, I'd say, noticeably cleaner and I'd probably say more looked after compared to on the other units that are provided by Greater Anglia. As I sat down here, I began to notice the legroom that's provided here, and I think it was absolutely incredible. And I was thinking about using the plug socket here, and then I noticed that there was leather padding on the armrest, which I think was a very nice touch. And again, here's me demonstrating with the blinds. It definitely darkens the tone, which I think is quite good if you want to get some rest on board the train. But yeah, it's very nice. Above each seat on my table there was working lights, which I was pretty surprised about for most trains these days that they have working stuff. And again, just in awe of the legroom, and alongside the rest of the Stadler units, they do have coat hangers to hang up jackets and things like that. Before we knew it, we'd shortly departed Stratford and we'd come breezing through the brand new Bewley Park station. You guys can check it out in the link below. I done train spotting there, it was amazing. Then here we are, our first stop along the way, being Colchester, where 720-143 kindly got in my way. Quicker did we arrive in Colchester, did we depart. Driver certainly didn't want to hang around here, but off we go to the next stop. The next stop along our way was Manningtree, which was, wow, a very nice station to be honest. I did actually look round and have a nice view of the station while the train was sat there, and it's a very nice and spacious station. Here is not the clearest of images, but as we passed between Manningtree and Ipswich, you could see some Arctic animals like Arctic foxes and polar bears. Just like that, we were in and out of Ipswich. I was initially recording this video to find out what was in the Ipswich carriage sidings, but got bombed by another 745, which will appear shortly.
Showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
If you look closely in the background, you can just about see some Freightliner 90s sat there. And it was only this far into the journey that I noticed we could get free tea and biscuits alongside our, what's it called, first class tickets, which I think was a very nice treat. The next stop along our route was Stowe Market. It was a very nice town. As we passed through, it looked very communal and just a wonderful place to be in. Shortly after Stowe Market was the station of Diss, which we did not hang around in at all. And by this point I had picked up some more biscuits just shortly before the cafe bar had shut for the remainder of our service. And just like that, our first class ride on Greater Anglia's last 745 from Stratford to Norwich was over. I thank Greater Anglia so much for their customer service. If only it didn't take us to a place like Norwich. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I can't wait to catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye.